Enough already! I shouted loudly, as if to drown out the sound of the cicadas. It wasn't because the sound of the cicadas was bothering me. My name's Kenta Hozuki. I graduated high school and I'm now in my first year of working, turning 19 this year. Don't shout so loud, it echoes in my head. The man lying in front of me is Kinjiro Hozuki, my father who will soon turn 50. He's been drinking since the middle of the day, and the room is filled with the stench of alcohol. Empty bottles are scattered all over. Why don't you try living a decent life for once? Ever since Mom passed away, you've gotten worse. My mother passed away last autumn. Since then, my father's life and my feelings toward him have completely changed. After taking early retirement, he relied on his severance pay, drowning in alcohol, and living a life of laziness. I couldn't bear to watch him. You've been cut off by your relatives, even called a good for nothing, and you're not even ashamed? I don't care what those people say. They're nothing to me. My father's words carried no warmth. I clenched my teeth so hard. Even when Mom was still alive, Dad relied on her for everything. Cleaning, laundry, cooking. She did everything on her own, like it was nothing. I didn't notice anything strange about it until I was in elementary school. Mom, I'll help you.
Oh my, thank you, Kenta.
Meanwhile, Dad was always drinking, getting into fights outside, lending large sums of money to friends only to be betrayed, and even getting scammed into becoming a guarantor for someone. He was a man constantly surrounded by trouble. I always thought Mom was crying behind that smile of hers. I can't take it anymore. The emotions I had been holding back for so long welled up, spurred on by the sound of the cicadas. Dad, because of you, Mom had such a hard time. She was always stuck between you and the relatives. I've watched her suffer for so long. Maybe so. My father's careless voice finally pushed my anger beyond the boiling point. And then, I'm never coming back to this house again. Do whatever you want. You worthless piece of trash! I said that and ran out of the house. It might have been the first time I had ever said something so awful to my father. The strong sunlight burned my skin as I ran aimlessly through the familiar streets of my hometown. It's hot. I woke up to the sound of cicadas and the oppressive heat. It seemed I had fallen asleep. Don't show up in my dreams. It's been 8 years since I left home, and now it's the 3rd summer since that worthless man passed away. In the end, I never went back home, and we parted ways after that fight. Guess I should visit the grave. It's Yobon season. I'm off work right now, and I muttered to myself as I reluctantly got ready to leave. The place where my parents' graves are located is in my hometown. I currently live alone, a few train stations away. The strong sunlight burned my skin as I headed towards the station. Now that I think about it, every year, someone places flowers on the grave before I do. Dad was cut off by our relatives, so it must be a friend of his or something. I wonder if the flowers are there again this year, I thought as I headed to the grave. A young woman I didn't recognize was standing in front of my parents' grave.
Could you be...
The woman looked at me with wide eyes. Did she know who I was?
Nice to meet you. You're Kenta Hozuki, right? I finally met you. I've been visiting Mr. Kenjihiro's grave for a while. I was hoping I might meet you someday.
So you're the one who's been placing flowers on my father's grave?
Yes. Mr. Kenjihiro was my benefactor.
The woman, whose name was Suzuha Indo, smiled softly. She reminds me of my mom somehow. There was something about her gentle smile and demeanor that made me want to know more about her. After we both paid our respects at the grave, I took Miss Indo to a cafe so we could talk.
Oh, Cafe Ole. It looks so good.
Miss Indo smiled blissfully. She told me it was her first time trying Cafe Ole, and she had always wanted to. She's attending university, but I wonder what her daily life is like. I A young woman like her should be coming to places like this all the time. She must have her reasons. I watched her enjoy the drink for a while before getting to the main topic.
I used to spend a lot of time at Mr. Kenjiro's house. My home wasn't a place where I could relax and be at ease.
It seemed she had family issues. My father's house was a safe place for her to escape to.
Mr. Kenjihiro was very kind. He didn't say anything, just quietly stayed by my side.
Hey kiddo, if you're having trouble at home, there are plenty of places you can go for help. You can reach out to child welfare services or whatever. When my father met her as a middle schooler, he told her to seek help from the proper authorities, but she silently shook her head. My father, feeling something indescribable from her expression, didn't say anything more. Alright then, if you're not going to rely on anyone, you can always come here to escape. I can't give you any financial support, but humans are weak and fragile. We all need support.
When Mr. Kenjihiro told me to do as I liked in his gruff way, it really saved me.
Though he was just a man who drank and did nothing, lying around, he was a source of comfort for her, more than anywhere else in the world.
After school, I'd visit Mr. Kenjihiro's house to study. Thanks to that, I'm now a newspaper scholarship student at university. I live in a dorm.
Newspaper scholarship students work as newspaper delivery people, earning tuition waivers and scholarships to attend university. Looking at her pure expression as she spoke about her fondness for my father, I couldn't help but look away and then say, the man I knew was just a worthless drunk. He cut ties with her relatives, and I left home. He drowned in alcohol and refused to engage with society. I abandoned him. Did he ever complain to you about me? I'm sure he resented me. Maybe even thought of me as ungrateful. Why are you laughing?
I'm sorry. It just struck me that you really are his son, and I couldn't help it.
Please don't. Being compared to that worthless man is the last thing I want.
Mr. Kenjihiro was a kind person, and so are you.
Were you even listening? I left my father behind and walked out. There's no way I'm kind.
You are a kind person, Kenta. After all, you came to visit the grave today.
She smiled softly, as if she could see right through me. I found myself momentarily wide-eyed in surprise. Don't misunderstand. My mother's buried there too. That's the only reason.
Is that so? But I'm sure Mr. Kenjihiro is smiling, happy to see you.
Her words seemed to see right through my heart. I hurriedly drank down the rest of my coffee. The next day, while most people were on their Obon holiday, I was at the shop as usual. I work as the manager of this small izakaya. After leaving home, I juggled multiple jobs and saved up, finally opening this place 5 years ago.
Manager, great job today.
It's a busy season, but with students on summer break, I was able to take the day off yesterday, leaving the work to the part-timers. As we finished up for the day, the part-timers cheerfully headed home, left in the shop were me and... Oh hey, great job, Kenta! He's my senior from high school, Yu Asakawa, a high-spec handsome hotelier. Thank you for coming, Yu-senpai. The shop is already closed, so please, take your time and relax. Thanks, sorry for dropping by out of the blue, but I met you the other day, and I just really wanted to catch up. Yes, we ran into each other at the florist when I went back to my hometown to buy flowers for the grave visit. He's a hotelier by profession, but he was helping out at a friend's flower shop. So you finally met the person who's been visiting the grave every year, huh? What a coincidence! After chatting with Yu-senpai for a bit inside the shop, we stepped outside, continuing our conversation. And there she was, Suzuha Indo, whom I had just met the day before. She seemed to be arguing with a woman who appeared to be her mother.
Suzuha, that weird old man isn't with you anymore, huh? He was so annoying. Always getting in the way when I wanted to contact you. Oh, Did he finally kick the bucket? He sure didn't look healthy at all. Mom, please don't say things like that.
A man who seemed far too young to be Suzuha's father stood next to her mother. The strong scent of perfume wafted through the night air.
Oh, that expression. So he really did die. Don't make such a scary face. He was such a nuisance, trying to keep me from seeing my daughter. Now that he's gone, I can finally come see you again. Oh, I'm so relieved. Don't worry, sweetie. I'll be sure to ask for your help again when I need it. You're my precious little Suzuha.
Seeing Suzuha on the verge of tears, I finally decided to intervene. Excuse me, ma'am. Please refrain from causing a scene in front of the shop.
Kenta? Huh? Who do you think you are? I'm just talking to my daughter.
Can't you see she's distressed and on the verge of tears? This is too much.
What? I was finally rid of that drunk who kept sticking his nose into our business, and now you?
She must have been talking about my father, the drunk. Kenta, take her inside the shop. I've got something to take care of, so I'll head out after that. Just help her out. Thank you, senpai. No problem. I'll be in touch. Now then, how do I deal with this situation? At that moment, I had no idea what senpai was thinking. Miss Indo, are you alright? You shouldn't be out alone in a place like that at this hour. Once inside, I gently tried to ask Miss Indo about the situation.
I'm sorry. I found out where you worked yesterday, so I came to see you. But I was too embarrassed to enter during business hours. But there was something I really needed to give you, so I waited outside.
Given how tightly she manages her finances, entering an izakaya must have been a stretch for Miss Indo. Are you hungry? I can make something for you. At Miss Indo's request, I made her omurice. She seemed so happy, savoring every bite.
Thank you for the meal, Kenta. Here, this is what I wanted to give you.
With that, she handed me a letter. The envelope was tremblingly inscribed with Kenta.
It's a letter from Mr. Kenjihiro. I haven't read it, so whether or not you choose to is up to you.
I couldn't bring myself to open the envelope right away. I thought it might be filled with resentment and bitterness. I'll read it when I feel ready. Thank you for bringing it to me. A few days later, on the final day of the local festival, I returned to my hometown again.
Thank you, Kenta, for indulging my selfish request.
It's no problem. I haven't been to this festival in ages either. Not since I was a kid. When we parted the other day, Miss Indo had asked me to watch the fireworks with her on the last day of the festival. I suggested we take a look around the stalls while we were there.
Look, Kenta! There's a shooting game!
A shooting game? That brings back memories. But why is there such a crowd?
Wow! Big Brother got another one! So cool! He's like a prince! Yeah! Watching a handsome guy play shooting games. It's the best reward.
What are you doing, senpai? There, in the middle of the crowd, was senpai, apparently helping out a friend with the shooting game stall. After a while, senpai kindly let us sit behind the stall, where we enjoyed some festival food and took a break.
Suzuha! I finally found you. Mom?
It was Suzuha's mother, breathless and clearly having searched high and low for her.
Suzuha, I need your help again. Your mom's run into some financial trouble. But I just transferred money to you not long ago.
So this is Suzuha's mother's true nature, and this is why my father helped Suzuha.
Jeez, you reek of alcohol. What's your problem? Mind your own business.
This was 6 years ago, back when Suzuha was still in middle school. Her mother was trying to force her to work. My father, who happened to witness the scene, chased Suzuha's mother away and offered Suzuha a place to escape. That was his way of helping Suzuha Indo.
Come on, you're getting free tuition and don't have to worry about a place to live. It's only natural for a child to repay their parents. Isn't that right, Suzuha? You're such a good girl.
Sure, repaying your parents is important, but it's different when the parent forces it on the child.
Ah, you're that guy from before, right? What's your deal? Have you taken a liking to my Suzuha? Fine, go ahead and marry her, but in return you'll have to start repaying me too. If it weren't for me, she wouldn't be here. You should be grateful. Enough already! What's gotten into you, Suzuha? Why are you yelling at me all of a sudden? You scared me! Mom, I've always been happy that you needed me. I felt like I had a place in this world because I could be by your side. I didn't go to the child consultation center because I knew they'd get mad at you, so I ran to Mr. Kenjiro's place instead.
Our feelings towards our parents are complicated and difficult to put into words. Deep, complex, and sometimes troublesome.
But after spending time with Mr. Kenjiro and meeting Kenta, I finally realized something. A life bound by you isn't my life. I'm graduating from being your daughter. What are you talking about? Who do you think raised you all this time? A child's duty is to repay their parents.
Hearing Suzuha's words, I stood in front of her mother. I had no more doubts. She's still a student. She studied hard and got into school without relying on you. I heard that you've been making her transfer almost all of her earnings from her newspaper delivery job to you every month.
So what? It's not unusual for kids to send money to their parents. It happens all the time.
Maybe so, but your case is different. You've been exploiting your daughter without caring about her struggles or happiness. Always wearing the same white dress, her eyes lighting up over cafe au lait. Tearing up with joy at the thought of going to the festival. She's been cutting back her own life just to send you money. I want to help her. How much? How much money are you planning to squeeze out of her for the rest of her life? Are you really planning to keep exploiting her forever?
Of course not. Well, let's see. At least 2 million yen should do it. Think about it. It cost a lot more to raise her. I'm just asking for what's rightfully mine.
She probably thinks it's impossible. She's throwing out an arbitrary number, hoping to scare me off. Is that so? Well then, if I pay you 2 million yen all at once, will you promise not to take anything else from her? My words caused both Suzuha and her mother to widen their eyes in surprise. As Suzuha looked troubled, her mother burst into triumphant laughter.
There's no way a student like her could come up with that kind of money all at once. Or are you going to pay it? If you can pay it all at once, I'll cut all ties with her, no problem.
She smirked, confident she had the upper hand. But this time, I would save Suzuha in place of my father. I'll pay it, 2 million yen, so promise me you won't take anything more from her. I had savings set aside for renovating the shop. I could use a portion of that.
No, Kenta, you can't! Don't waste your precious money on someone like me.
Miss Indo, please don't say someone like me. You know, meeting you has felt like a huge weight has been lifted from my heart. I never reconciled with him, and that's weighed on me heavily all this time. You've told me things about him that I never knew. This has been a priceless gift in my life, something that money can't buy. Thank you for being there for my useless father and seeing him through to the end. I'll transfer the money by tomorrow, and I've recorded everything we discussed here. I don't know how you tracked her down, but don't try to get close to her again, or you'll regret it.
Wait, Suzuha! You're not serious, are you? No, if I end up all alone, who will I turn to?
That is not our concern anymore. Goodbye. Leaving her mother collapse on the ground, Suzuha and I walked away.
Kenta, about what you said earlier.
It's fine. I made my decision. My father's final act was to protect you, so now it's my turn to protect you. As the time for fireworks approached, we arrived at the spot where I used to watch them with my parents as a child. I finally took out the letter from my father, which I had been unable to read until now.
That letter?
Yeah, I think I'll read it when the fireworks go off. Thanks to you, I finally have the courage to face my father. Even though it's way too late now. The sound of the fireworks drowns out the cicadas and my racing heart. The sky is filled with the brilliant blue of the fireworks. I'm sure those beautiful souls returning to their loved ones are being illuminated on their way back. Taking a deep breath, I open the letter. What the hell is this? From deep within my memories, a scene rises to the surface. It's the happiness I've been searching for all this time. Hey, honey, Kenta's sleeping with his belly out again.
Oh my. Just like you, huh? What a restless sleeper.
Jeez, what are we gonna do with him? How could I have forgotten such a gentle memory? Don't sleep with your belly out, Kenta. Shut up, you dumb old man. There it was, in his awkward handwriting, his familiar nagging words. It was the immense love from my good-for-nothing father. I can never speak to my father again. Once someone's gone, you can't see them anymore. Now, I'm turning that deep regret into my greatest gratitude and sending it to him. What happened next was an event that pushed Suzuha's already despairing mother into even greater hopelessness. Miss Takari Indo? Nice to meet you.
You are? How do you know who I am?
We met a little while ago, didn't we?
What? Wait, are you? Are you interested in me? You're quite handsome, so I wouldn't mind.
Don't get the wrong idea. You clicked the rifle he had aimed at Takari Indo.
What?
You and another guy came to my hotel recently, didn't you? I thought I recognized you from somewhere. So, I used some connections to do a little digging. Turns out the guy you were with at the izakaya was your fiancé, right?
That's...
It's strange, don't you think? Staying in a double bedroom with another man while you're engaged? Or is that guy the real deal? Yu-senpai grinned as he cheerfully pressed her for answers. His wide connections and quick thinking were truly a cheat code. He's not someone you want to make an enemy of. Takari Indo was shaking uncontrollably.
I am so sorry.
Unbeknownst to us, Yu-senpai had been working behind the scenes to deliver the final blow. When I saw that the payment I transferred as hush money had been refunded the next day, I finally understood. A few years later, I married Suzuha Indo after she successfully graduated from university. We now happily run the shop together. Suzuha insisted on repaying me for the money I paid her mother, even though it was refunded. She wouldn't take no for an answer. Of course, her mother hasn't shown up since. I hear she's been living in hiding, fearing retribution from the man she wronged over the years. You two really make a great couple. Such lovebirds.
You! Please stop teasing us. It's embarrassing.
Suzuha, let's tone down the adorable reactions, okay? Seeing Suzuha's happy smile, a warm memory surfaced in my mind.
Honestly, you've gone and helped someone only to be tricked again, haven't you? You're such a kind-hearted fool.
My mother would always smile, even as she sighed over my father's antics. I had completely forgotten. Oh, so that's it. Mom, you were happy just being by Dad's side, weren't you? My father and mother were childhood friends. I'm sure they supported each other and found happiness together. My father's breakdown after losing his wife. Now, I think I finally understand a little of what he felt. The last words I said to my father were cruel. No matter how much I regret them, or how loudly I shout, that fact won't change. There are as many forms of happiness and suffering as there are parent-child relationships. Still, we all do our best to live our own lives. Seriously, I told you not to sleep with your belly out. You catch a cold, Kenta. Before it's too late, before you have any regrets, are there any words you want to say to the ones you love?
Fukaura-kun, do you have a moment? Oh, yes, what is it? My name is Susumu Fukaura. I was part of the office staff at a museum. 27. This is Shizuma Suano. He was an employee here at Love Koi Museum and an archaeology professor. The museum next door, fake stuff galore, shut down. We're taking in some of their staff. So do you want me to just take care of the office staff? Yeah, sorry to spring this on you. There are 2 of them. We're getting 1 PR person. No, the other worker disappeared yesterday and it's been just me, so this helps.
Suano-san, the person is here for the tour.
Tsuano left. Apparently it was a VIP from abroad. More workers. I'm done for. I was on my knees with a tortured expression.
I get it, but...
It was Maho Fukaura. We were actually twins and we lived together. Do you get me? The 2 new people are women and I have to train them! I can't talk about anything other than anime and Vocaloids. What if they think I'm a weirdo?
Shut up. Stop trying to hug me. Just talk about random stuff like me.
I loved anime. My sister liked going to hole-in-the-wall places. We were both otakus in our own ways. We both sucked at talking about anything unrelated to our hobbies, so we normally played into the silent type. This was our true selves.
It's for work, right? Don't worry, no one's gonna care.
I guess. My sister was put together, unlike me. She'd never reveal herself.
Oh well. Meeting someone at work with the same hobbies might be good.
What?
Today, I went out to eat with someone from work and it was fun.
Maho looks happy. As a student, she was made fun of for being a boring otaku. She's enjoyed her hobby alone since then. Maho made a good friend. As for me... The next day, Suwano brought in 3 people to the office. From the left, Hinata Chikagawa, Tsukuyo Koshimizu, Kyoya Ajisawa. They'll be working here starting today. Chikagawa-san and Koshimizu-san will learn from Fukaura-san.
Okay.
That's about it. Oh, also we managed the keys here. When you go to the basement, always log it. You might get locked in. I explained everything. Any questions? I looked at them and they looked shocked. Did I say something nerdy without realizing? Sorry,
Wow. What? You did all of this alone?
Huh? Chikagawa came up to me to praise me.
Creating documents, entering data, scheduling, answering calls, managing displays. Whoa.
Koshimizu looked at me with quiet admiration and shock. The museum's not that big.
No. Her last museum was about the same size, but...
Ajigasawa looked at us resentfully. Just show off. Don't get cocky because the girls are praising you.
Good work today.
It was 5 p.m. before we knew it. The office staff usually got off at 6 p.m.
Wait, you're not going home? Wanna go home together?
Haha, I give the key to security before I leave. Go home first. This is it! The anime box set for Love Koi Gyaru Night and 20! I want it, but it's so expensive! After work, I went to an anime store near the museum. It's so awesome that there's a store like this near the museum. An invincible Love Koi O figure! Whoa, the price! Wow! The time I get to spend on this hobby is the best time for someone with no friends like me. A month passed. Today's the first day of the event, so we'll have a lot of people, but are you okay? The two of them did office work, but during the day, they took turns at the information desk. Because of an event, we had a lot of guests, so we had both of them take care of it.
We have a lot of lost items. Some weird ones too.
Weird ones?
We got dentures.
Dentures?
There was a weirder one. Who am I? Why am I at the museum?
Oh, the one who lost her memories. She disappeared, but I hope she's okay.
There were all kinds of lost items. There weren't any major issues, so I tried to head back to the office.
Fukaura-kun is so put together. He keeps coming to check on us. I'm happy.
Yeah, and he doesn't say unnecessary things. He's quiet and careful about his work.
I didn't know, but the girls had a good impression of me. Grrr, that quiet little introvert. Ajigasawa was jealous and did not like me. A few days later, Tsuano told me this. We're having a party the day before our closed day. Wanna come? Normally, I would not go to a work party. It's a late welcome party for the newcomers. If that's the case, I'll go.
Really? I didn't think Susumun liked this kind of stuff.
It's a welcome party, so... Wait, what's Susumu? I've never been called that. What should I do?
Sorry. We're the same age, so if you don't like it, I'll stop.
Just don't call me that in front of the guests. I was secretly happy about it, but I'd never say that. A few days later, the party day was here. A party. I'm not good with those. I want to watch anime at home.
Okay. I only want to eat with my new friends, so I get it, but... I'm gonna go to an Italian restaurant where you can't stop crying after you drink the water. If it's good, I have to tell my friend.
Maho recently made a friend, coworker that she can talk to about her hobby. I was envious. I got to the office and started working alone, but on the inside... I'm going to a party. What should I say? How should I answer if someone talks to me? No anime talk. I'll just listen to people. But is that okay?
Whoa, there's a dark cloud above Fukaura-kun's head. Did someone do something?
My feelings were spilling out and shocking everyone. Fukaura-kun, did something happen? Tsuano-san asked me hesitantly. I was just feeling like a sad little pup being hunted by a predator. A pup? There isn't an evil spirit that came back from one of these artifacts, right? What happened to you today? Sorry, I'm late. I was handing the key to security and was late. It's for work. Let's go. Tisk, the introvert is here. I heard Ajigasawa say it. Did I do something to him? We got to the izakaya. We sat in random seats and started the party.
Whoa, your wife gave birth. Congratulations.
That's why you didn't go to the dig a couple days ago.
Yeah, my wife told me to go, but I want to prioritize her. Tsuano was an archaeology otaku, but he takes care of his wife. How cool. I sat back to listen. I think this is best.
What do you do at home?
Maybe because I wasn't talking, sometimes people ask me stuff. Housework. I live with my sister. I had expected this question, so I answered.
With your sister? Do you have any hobbies?
This was also expected. I was about to say the answer I had prepared. Ha! No way this quiet, sad introvert has any cool hobbies. I like soccer. I support love koi mangas. Everyone likes soccer, right? Wanna go to a game next time? He interrupted the conversation. It was rude, but I felt kinda relieved.
I'm not interested.
Not everyone likes soccer.
Some of the core fans are terrible, so I stay away.
What? Everyone has different tastes. Normally, 2 hours is short, but it felt long. Finally, that was long.
I haven't talked enough. Oh yeah, round 2?
Yes, you're going, right?
Huh? Everyone was going. I couldn't decline, so we all went to karaoke. Chikagawa was singing now. Damn it! He's surrounded by women again! Cocky guy!
What do you want to sing? You should decide quickly.
Why is this happening? I only know anime songs and Vocaloid music. Also, why is Ajigasawa glaring at me? Did I do something? This one. I felt trapped, so I put in a song. Whatever.
I see.
Haha, it's been a while. Next is Fukaura-kun. It's my turn. The mic was passed to me. I had nowhere to run. The song changed and the intro played. I held the mic and stood in front. I started to sing. It was a once popular anime song and it was sung by a woman. Haha, I wondered what you'd sing. It's an anime song. That's your first song? Are you an otaku, weirdo? It was expected. My voice got smaller. In that moment, a voice that wasn't mine was heard. What? Koshimizu is singing, and she's good.
Whoa, wait! It's already started. Why is Tsukuyo singing too? I want to sing too.
Huh? What?
Yay, Susumu! Let's sing together. Hear our song.
With that, she started singing next to me. She was good too.
The chorus! Here, you sing, Fukaura-kun.
I get what Maho was saying. This is the fun part of sharing what you love.
We sang so much.
We left karaoke and I headed home by train. The others left on foot or by taxi.
In the end, it turned into an anime music festival.
So you don't have to hide that you love anime from us.
You knew?
Yeah, I saw you at an anime shop on my first day and felt a connection.
I heard that from Tsukuyo. None of us show it at work, right?
I wanted to get closer, but I didn't have a chance.
That was why they kept coming to talk to me. So you too also?
Yes, the anime cosplayers Moon and Sun. That's us.
Pose!
With that, they did a pose from an anime about witches. I didn't think there were women with this hobby so close to me.
Oh, Susumu, are you laughing?
That might be why. I was smiling at them both. Meanwhile, Ajigasawa was getting worked up on his own. Damn it! Why? Today was my welcome party too! Why do I have to feel like I was left out? That creepy otaku! His jealousy turned to hatred. He needed attention and was left without it. His anger would lead to a bigger problem. Half a month later, I had gotten close to the girls. A Sticky Princess Cafe is gonna open near here.
Whoa, let's all go.
Strangely, after we revealed ourselves to each other, we naturally spent more time together.
But I didn't think you'd talk this much.
Sorry, I tried not to talk at work so people wouldn't find out I'm an otaku. I laughed weakly. I didn't think I'd be able to have fun conversations like this at work either.
Your mask slipped in front of us.
Nothing else has changed, though. Can I ask you to check the basement storage artifacts when you can? Check if it matches the list? Yeah, there are some valuable objects in there, so be careful. Basement storage? This is my chance. Fukaura-san, I'm gonna borrow the basement key. I'm gonna look at some past documents, so it'll be 15 minutes. A few hours later, Ajigasawa started making his move. Oh, okay. Make sure to log that you're taking it out. This museum was old and we had limited funds, so some places didn't have electronic locks. He went to the basement storage and put the key back, but without locking. Humph, he's so annoying, so I'll make him quit. He broke something while he was checking the list. What a problem, huh? You can only reach the basement storage via staff routes, so the security wasn't so tight for staff members. No one prepared for an ill-intentioned person on the inside. Let's see. Do something to the handle or make it slippery? Ajigasawa had pretended to clock out and went to the basement after hours. Just to do this to me. I logged that I came in here. It won't be suspicious if I leave a small trail behind. But that was dumb and not thought out.
Huh? It's open. The key is here. Did they forget to lock it?
It was a museum. Security checks physically if it's locked.
They went in. Oh, today? They forgot to lock it. You gotta lock it.
Unlucky for Ajigasawa, this security guard didn't say anything.
This place is creepy at night. It's closed tomorrow, so this is easy.
An hour later, Ajigasawa was about to leave. This is enough. Fukaura, we don't need you here. Now I have to make sure security doesn't catch me. Huh? Why? It's locked! In that moment, the lights went off for the night. No way! The lights! I'm still here! Let me out! Let me out! My phone! No signal! Because I'm underground? Ah! It's dark! I'm scared! Mommy! No show? 2 days later, 30 minutes into my shift, I learned that Ajigasawa hadn't come in. Yeah, can you call him? It's okay if he overslept, but some people just quit suddenly. Also, sorry, there's a PR meeting. I want you to go in his place. I had some time, so I thought I'd go check the basement, but... Okay. Soon, it was the afternoon. I brought Chikagawa to the basement storage. Sorry, we only have an hour till closing, but I wanted to get started.
It's fine. Reception was slow. This place is creepy.
People don't usually come down here. I've never seen one, but people say there are ghosts.
I'd like to see one.
We opened the door and saw him. I'm free!
Ghost!
Whoa, no way, no way. But I'm a man. I have to protect her. I held in my scream and stood in front of her to look at my opponent. Ajigasawa-san? I called an ambulance for an obviously emaciated Ajigasawa. We learned the details later. He was in a dark basement for 2 days with no food or water. He must have gone crazy because he was injured and the basement storage was in terrible shape. He was saved by the person he was trying to hurt.
That scared me. It wasn't a ghost, but you stood in front of me. And tried to protect me, right? I like you.
What?
Wait, what are you saying? I said I liked him first.
What? Ajigasawa's actions had shifted our dynamic yet again. After all that, Ajigasawa was weak but not going to die. His mental health did take a hit from being down there. Darkness is scary. A bearded man with whoosh. When he returns, he'll have to deal with breaking and entering and destruction of property. Is it better for him to return or not? My life was good. Maho, you look happy. Did something happen?
Get married? Maho Arihata. It's nice.
Her friend's sister had said something. She was not opposed.
Are you going somewhere? That's rare. You always watch anime on weekends.
Yeah, I was asked.
He's here! You're late! The Sword of Nosehair Collab Cafe is gonna have a line for sure. We gotta go.
Our relationship was moving forward. I end up with one of them or they both leave me. That's up to future me. They say it takes one to know one. Right now I get to talk to my friends about what I love. It was truly fun.